Happy Wednesday, friends. So it is 7 o'clock and I am getting some coffee going. I have already finished 1 cup of water. I'm working on my 2nd cup. So I just did half a packet today of the Pure Via. I'm using a little coffee cup. This only holds about 12 ounces. So I'm actually going to try and get away with just 1 tablespoon of this and nothing else. Well, no other Point products, or I'm going to use the hazelnut skinny syrup. Probably only about a teaspoon worth, just a little dribble. I don't like a lot of it because it is too sweet. So just a little touch of it. And then I'm going to try to do just 1 tablespoon of the Coffee Mate sugar-free hazelnut. I took this out, but if I don't have to use it, I'm not going to. I'm going to the store this morning, so I think just 1 tablespoon will be plenty. Actually very nicely colored. So I think that will be enough for now. Like I said, I have to take Grayson to school this morning. My mom can't take him this morning. I was going to run to the store, the grocery store, before I picked him up, seeing as I don't usually go out in the mornings. But I'm going to run to the grocery store this morning and be done with that. So I probably won't have breakfast until I get back here. The roads are still really kind of crappy, so I'm going to try to leave a little early just to make sure we get there in time. So I will see you guys when we get back here. Bye! Alright guys, so it is finally breakfast time. It is 10 o'clock. I'm going to eat. My house needs some serious work. We were all home all day yesterday for our snow day. All 4 of us, so this house is a disaster, so I need to get some cleaning done before we have to leave and go back and get Grayson. So I have a completely Simply Filling breakfast. I have a light multigrain English muffin, which it's whole wheat. A light whole wheat English muffin, which is Simply Filling. 1 egg, which is Simply Filling. 2 slices of Canadian bacon, which is Simply Filling. 1 piece of the Kraft fat-free cheese singles for $0, an apple, my 3rd cup of water, and I just warmed my coffee up, and this is literally how much I had drank out of it. Hardly anything. So I am going to eat because I am literally like ready to eat my own arm off. And I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Bye! Hey friends, it is lunchtime, so once again, I am eating a big bowl of stuffed pepper soup that is completely Simply Filling. It has 1 tablespoon of fat-free sour cream, which is Simply Filling, and just a sprinkle of fat-free cheddar on it. That's in the fridge. And then I took these Mission soft white corn tortillas, and I cut them up. I cut 4 of them up, and I baked them in the oven and made corn chips. So I have half of them, which is 2 tortillas worth, on a plate here with some of I have 3 tablespoons of the guilt-free guacamole from Trader Joe's. So my whole lunch is 1 point. I am working on my 4th cup of water already, so after this one I will have hit my water intake for the day. I've got some stepping to do. I'm just at 6,000, so I need to get going on that, but for now I'm going to sit down and have lunch, and that's about it. So I'll see you after lunch. Bye guys! Hi friends. So I think I'm finally getting a hang of this whole Simply Filling deal. I'm trying really hard. Now, some of you may think, and I thought the same thing, and I probably actually have even talked about it before. But when I first heard about Simply Feeling, I thought I could never do that because I don't have that button in my brain or my stomach that tell me, okay, you're full, stop eating. And I definitely know that I wouldn't have been able to start my journey on Simply Feeling. I think I had to learn a lot about my body. And then I think this is week 3 on Simply Feeling for me. And I've been eating pretty... I can't think right now. I'm so tired. I've been trying to stay really safe with my portions. I haven't been eating until I feel, stuffed full or anything like that. But I've been trying since I've been on Simply Feeling to really kind of connect to that part of your brain that says, okay, you've had enough to eat. You are satisfied. Walk away now. And the last couple weeks has been okay, but I've just kind of eaten small portions and put my plate away and been okay. I don't think that I've ever gotten to that point, or at least in the last couple of weeks, that's like, okay, you're full. I've tried technically just a little bit bigger servings this week of a few things. Like today, I had this big bowl of soup for lunch, but after eating, I'd say half of it, I have to admit, I did eat all of the chips and the guacamole that were on my plate. I didn't eat any of the other ones on the tray. I ate just the ones that were on my plate, which is why I only put half of them on my plate. I'm going to package up the other half into a Ziploc baggie and kind of put them away. Even if I want to eat them later today, that's okay. They're Simply Filling. I can eat them if I'm hungry. But I'm trying to zone in on that part of my brain that tells me that I am full. I'm trying to learn what that feeling feels like because I don't know that I've ever, unless it's like, oh my God, I'm so full I can't move and I'm uncomfortable. I don't know that I've ever had the ability to just say, okay, you've had enough food, you don't need any more. I don't know that I've ever done that. So it's something that's really new for me, and I'm trying really hard. It has taken me to slow down, eat slower, kind of take a bite and let it get to my stomach and see if there's room in there for it. I got halfway done my soup. I was full. I wasn't sick. I wasn't stuffed to the brim, but I was satisfied and I didn't want any more. And I think that is an aha moment. And I think we should all be discussing the aha moments. Because there's something that just kind of, from time to time, I think for everyone, just kind of clicks. And you're like, that's how it works. Like, that's why Simply Filling works. Because I'm learning to slow down, listen to my body, enjoy the food that I love, but only to the point of satisfaction instead of being stuffed and being sick. So I'm really kind of proud of myself for not eating this, even though it tasted fantastic and it was delicious. I did the same thing. Last night we had the risotto that my husband made. It was dynamic. It was so good. I wanted so badly to go back for a second helping, even just a little teeny helping, which I knew I was allowed to do because it is Simply Filling. But at that moment, I was full. I knew I was full. I knew if I ate any more, I would be sick. So I didn't go back for seconds. And I'm really proud of myself for finding that button. It may not always be there, but when it is, I'm going to take advantage because listening to your body is pretty incredible. Like, it will talk to you if you listen to it. It will tell you what it needs. It will tell you what it doesn't need. And that's kind of the part of the journey that I'm on right now, even with water and exercise. And I'm learning to just listen to my body and do the things that my body is telling me that it needs me to do. And it's pretty incredible. It's an incredible insight to a body that you live in already. To finally have your body be quiet enough to hear it. So those are my words of wisdom for today. It's a bit of a light bulb moment for me, and I feel pretty good about it. So I am going to dump this soup. I hate throwing food away. However, I hate being fat more. So this is going in the trash. I still have at least one more serving of it left, so you might see it for lunch tomorrow. Because we're going to be gone all weekend, I need to eat up what is in our fridge, because anything leftover worthy right now won't be any good next week when we get back. So tonight I'm cooking because my husband is coming home for supper tonight. His work schedule is off because he has Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. So because he is a salaried employee and a manager, he had to cover some of his shifts this week. But he is coming home for supper tonight. So I actually went to the grocery store, and I was trying to think about things that my kids like to eat too, because on a night when it's just them and I don't mind making something different for myself. And even like last night, my husband really wanted risotto, not something my kids would eat. So I made them English muffin pizzas last night, but I would like them to be able to sit at the table and eat a meal with us. My kids really like stroganoff. So I decided to try, and I'm still going to try, and make a simply filling stroganoff. I have regular egg noodles for them. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to eat regular egg noodles and count the points for whatever noodles I have, or if I'm going to cook some of the corn pasta that I have, and that will be simply filling. But I bought cube steak, and cube steak, for any of you who don't know, like a lot of people either use a steak or a burger for their stroganoff, but we really like cube steak. I'm gonna go and get it and show you. Okay, so this is what I would buy anyways, even if I was making it not simply filling. I actually didn't know that cube steak would be simply filling, but basically it's just steak that has been pounded out with a meat mallet, so it's kind of textured, but it's really good and it has really good flavor. And the app says as long as it is trimmed, like these fatty pieces here are trimmed, which I would cut away anyways because who wants to eat fat, then it's simply filling. So I was kind of excited because this is kind of our go-to for stroganoff. I bought some more fat-free sour cream and reduced sodium beef broth. So and mushrooms. So I'm going to be able to make a simply filling stroganoff. I'm really kind of excited. Not that it would be super high in points anyways, but it's really amazing finding the foods that I already love that I can technically have them without having to count points. So it's teaching me that the decisions and the choices that I'm making are okay. So that's what we're having for supper tonight. Like I said, I don't know exactly what kind of pasta I'm going to have with mine. I may eat just a small, like 3 points worth of the egg noodles. I'm not really sure. I haven't really decided yet. But I'm going to do zucchini and tomatoes on the side, I think. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. I feel like I am finding my place in this journey again. After I hit goal and decided to do simply filling, my question was, how am I going to maintain on simply filling? Because as you all know, it's really hard. There's not a lot of information out there. But I think I'm making it work, and I feel really good about that. So I am actually going to go and get Bikini Body Mommy done, and I will see you guys in a bit. Bye! Hi guys, so it is almost 8 o'clock, and I totally forgot that I needed to close out the vlog. I am just getting ready to sit on the couch and watch the big TV, which I never get to do, but everybody is asleep, and This Is Us from last night is on demand, so I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm going to bed. But I made beef stroganoff for dinner, like I said I was going to. So basically what I did was I took the cube steak, which I did scan, did look up in the app, and it was Simply Filling. So I took that and I cooked that in a little olive oil spray. And then I cooked it almost all the way cooked. I took that out of the pan, put onions and mushrooms in the pan, cooked those, put the meat back in. I added some seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic, and then I added about 2 cups of beef broth. And then when it was all cooked, like and had simmered and thickened up a little bit, I put about 1/2 cup of fat-free sour cream in it. And then I served it over egg noodles. I had 2 points worth of egg noodles. I weighed out, I think it was something like 72 grams or something. I would have to go look. I just moved it in the tracker until it was still 2 points, and I just spread them. My biggest tip for things like that, like pasta or noodles or, you know, whatever, I put them on my plate and then I spread them out into a thin layer so it looks like a big pile. And then we had roasted vegetables. We had zucchini and cauliflower and a few sliced up red peppers. And then I had a little salad with the fat-free Catalina dressing. So my whole supper, a huge plate of food, plus a salad. I don't think I got the salad in the picture, was completely Simply Filling, except for the 2 points for noodles. So I think I used, what did I have for breakfast this morning? I had the Egg McMuffin, then for lunch, I had 1 point worth of the guacamole, the reduced guilt guacamole, for lunch today. So I had three weeklies today. So I did really well. I am about 600 steps shy of my 13,000 step goal. So I'm going to do that while I start to watch and then sit as soon as I finish. So I've had a good day. I did Bikini Body Mommy day 6 and had a great day. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye!